In foundation maths, this video is about exponents and radicals. So in this video I'll explain you all the basic formulas which are required for exponents and radicals, and further videos you'll see all the example problems which are related to these formulas. First let us discuss what is exponents and radicals. For example, if I write 2 to the power 3, so this actually the meaning is 2 into 2 into 2. 2 if you multiply 3 times, that is we can write in the form of 2 to the power 3. In this 3 is exponent, so that power, or we can call it as a power, even we can take it as exponent or sometimes index also. So these are all the terms you can use which is raised. Now the base, this down is the base, so 2 is the base and power 3. If we write x to the power n, then n is the power, x to the power n we are saying, right? So n is equals to the exponent, or we can call it as a power or index. Now this is x is a base, so based on the power only we can denote the x. For example, 2x cube and 2x whole cube. So in this both cases 3 is the power. In first case 3 is power, and in second case also same, the 3 is the power. But in first one the base is only x, because that power is only for x, so x is the base there. Now here the power 3 is for completely 2x, and this 2x to the power 3. So here 2x is the base. 2x we can take it as a base. Now radical, radicand and radical sign you will see now. For example, if I write x to the root y, x to the root of y, always cube root of 4. So like these examples, now this y is radicand, this is radicand, and this square root, right, this is you can call radical sign, this is radical symbol, and this x is the index, this is index. In cube root of 4, the 3 is the index and 4 is radicand, so this only we can write as 4 to the power 1 by 3. But up to here we can treat as the 3 is the index, so which is raised to the power. Now I'll explain you all the formulas one by one. So there are approximately 16 formulas are there in this exponents and radicals chapter. I'll explain you all the formulas and I'll write you here, just note down. So let us see the formulas one by one. So based on these formulas only we can solve the problems which I explain in the next videos. First one, a to the power 0 is equals to 1. The meaning of this is a is the base and 0 is the power. So for any base the power is 0, that value is equal to 1. Okay, the base is anything. If you take 2 to the power 0 is equals to 1, 3 to the power 0 is equal to 1, otherwise 2x to the whole to the power 0 is equal to 1. So for any base the power is 0, then that value is equals to 1. Now a to the power 1 is equals to a, because power is only 1. A to the power m into a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. So here bases are same, so we should need add the powers. Whenever the bases are equal, then only we should add the powers. So a to the power m plus n. Okay, I'll take one example for this third formula. 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 2. So we can write 2 to the power 3 plus 2. That is 2 to the power 5. So this value and this 2 to the power value both will come same answer if you solve. Now a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equals to a to the power m minus n. If the bases are same but they are in numerator and denominator, then we should subtract the powers. That is numerator power minus to the denominator base to the power. We can write in one another way also this 1 by a to the power n minus m. So if you want to change the power, if you do reciprocal it, then it will be power sign will be changed. A to the power m whole to the power n is equals to a to the power m into n. So in this formula the powers, a to the power m is the power for a. Again n is the power for overall a power m. So with the same base a we should add the powers. M is the power and n is the power. Then both we can multiply m into n. Okay, if we take example 2 power 3 whole to the power 4. So we can write 2 to the power 3 into 4. That is 2 to the power 12. Yeah, so these both are equal. Now take sixth one. A into B whole to the power m is equals to a to the power m into b to the power m. If the same power is there, then base is the product of two numbers, we can split. Just we can split this a into b whole power m. So this power m we can split for a as well as to the b. A power m into b power m. Not only this, any number is there, we can extend this. 2 into 3 into 4 all to the power 2 is there. So we can write 2 power 2 into 3 power 2 into 4 to the power 2. We can split that power to all the bases if it is a product. Next, I'll write here. Okay, this is a sixth one. Now seventh formula. A to the power minus m is equals to 1 by a to the power m. So just if you want to change the power, minus sign, if it write as in a denominator place, the power sign will be changed. A to the power minus m is equals to 1 by a to the power m. Even we can split the power in the form of a by b all to the power m. So as I explained earlier, a power m by and b to the power m. The same power you can split. Next, nth root of a into nth root of b. So nth root of a into b. Same similarly like previous problems. Previous formula. Next, if the nth root and both are different. Now for example, nth root of a into m root of a only. Here index is different but base is same. That means the radicand is same. This we can write m into nth root of a power m plus n. Okay, if you expand it, you can find out this. So 10th formula I'll solve here, I'll explain you. A to the power 1 by n into a to the power 1 by m, because I can write, so 10th formula I am proving here now, nth root of a into mth root of a. So this I can write a power 1 by n into a power 1 by m. Now according to the previous formulas, when the base is same, powers you can add. That is 1 by n plus 1 by m. So e to the power m plus n by m into n. If you do LCM fraction addition, then a to the power 1 by m into n whole to the power m plus n I can write. So this is mn root of a, then whole to the power. So for a power you can write m plus n. So this you can split. The power you can write for individual. So this is the 10th formula. Similarly, 11 is if 2 times root mth root of nth root of a, then we can write m into n nth root of a, we can write directly m nth root of a. Similarly, the splitting like previous formulas also, if nth root of a by nth root of b is equals to nth root of a by b. Now a index is radicand is a and b. Now for 13th formula, nth root of a by and mth root of a. Now this we can write m into n. This also you can explain it similarly. Previous to the a to the power m minus n. Same if you expand like this example, you can do it. 14th p to the power nth root of a into q to the power again nth root of b, that is equals to p into q to the power nth root of a into b. So there are 16 formulas, other two are. Now 15th one, if a to the power n is equals to b, then from this a power n is equals to b, then a I can write b to the power 1 by n. If you multiply all to the power 1 by n both sides, this will get. From this only a is equals to nth root of b, because b power 1 by n is nth root of b. Now the last formula, this is nth root of a power m. So a to the power m by n, because nth root we can write 1 by n. Okay, so these are the important formulas, this 16. Based on this only we can solve the different problems which will come from this exponents and radicals topic. Okay, in the next videos you can see all the examples. So there are approximately, I'll explain you around 20 problems which are very important, these exponents and radicals, which will come from a IIT foundation level problems. So the following videos you can see using this